What's going on, y'all? This is the Battle Blaster coming back at you. It's been a while, I know, but it's so much that excuse me. There's so much that I have to unpack and get things done and everything else. So I want to talk about a lot of stuff tonight, and I want to try to make it as quick and as as possible. I can do it. And tonight I want to start with this anti-Asian hate, black, bullshit they claim that we got going on. Now, I'm up here listening, and I've been listening for the past few weeks, actually past month, and how they're trying their best to say that we are the face of anti-hate, that we're murdering these people, we're beating these people, this, that, the other, where that can be further from the truth. You got a few people black people who have probably beaten up or, pushed somebody, or I doubt even beat up, because we didn't really even beat up anybody. But I remember the one guy on the train, he sprayed Lysol on the Asian dude. The young brother that was mentally ill, that pushed down the old man and killed him. And then was another person who they claim who jab slapped an Asian person. And that's about it. These are things that is out there. But like I said, I'm going to research a little bit more. I should have researched more anyway. But there's probably a couple other little pieces too. I've heard one where someone said that there was some black kids came into a store and shot a guy, but we'll figure that out when to see if that's true or not. But lately, the faces have always been white people attacking and killing. See, they don't attack, they kill. Do you understand? They don't just beat up, they kill. They kill these black people, these Asian people. I remember one where it was a guy back in the 80s who got killed, an Asian guy who got killed by a bunch of white guys, by 3 white dudes. I remember that. And I remember a couple in the 90s where some Asian dudes got beat up by some white supremacists. One got killed by a group. When this COVID shit hit, a lot of white people start coming out of the woodworks, beating up and spitting on these people and beating their asses. And some of them even killed a few of them. You know what I mean? Some even killed them. And they got this thing out there now where they're sitting here, they telling us that we are the reason why that all this Asian hate is going on. No. See, I'm going to tell you something, and I've always said this, and I'm going to say it again. If you remember in Nazi Germany, during the 1930s, Hitler, and I will say this again, Hitler and his buddies put out propaganda against the Jewish people. Now listen very carefully for what I am telling you. Hitler put out propaganda against the so-called Jews that were over in Germany. People would believe them. People started to take up arms against the Jewish store owners and the people that lived in Germany at that time, and that's what connected the war to the Jewish people. World War II was fought because of some less of the Jewish people who were being slaughtered and put in concentration camps being murdered. Listen very carefully, because I'm about to let you know something. This is the same propaganda that these people are pushing on us. Listen. They're pushing on us. They're trying to set it up where the point that we are the individuals who are the culprits in all this hate, this Asian hate that's going on. You have people, these Asian reporters, these Asian writers who are coming out and they are sticking to this lie that they are being paid to say that it's the black people who are killing us. I seen this one video where the one guy and this lady, they're sitting down. You can tell the guy was reading a script, like he was reading what they was. They had like one of those script panels behind him. And the guy sat there and you can tell he's reading because he's like, you black people must stop fighting and harassing Asian people. We are not your enemy. Like hell, you are. You are our enemy. You're our enemy. The white man is our enemy. All white men are our enemy. And I don't mean every last one of them, because you have some people who really give a damn about us. You got some Asians who give a damn about us too. But these are very small, minute people who are in their diaspora, in their circle, so to speak. You have many Puerto Ricans and many Mexicans who will sit with us and talk with us and be with us on the things that we want to do, or the things they know is true. You know what I mean? So then you have the people who are the mass majority who sit back and say, the hell with them black people, the hell with them N-words, the hell with them. This is why I say we shouldn't be stand up for these people. Let them get their ass tear the fuck up. Let them get fucked up. Let them go through the hardships. The funny thing is, don't stand up for these folks. Let them get the ass whipping that they are supposed to get. Let them get the beat down from white people that they supposed to get. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let them stand next to us and say that they are our allies when they're there stabbing us in the fucking back. I watch as this shit always happens Indian people come from India, them motherfuckers hate the fucking world out of us. Seriously. They hate us with a passion. But then you got some who don't mind us, who see us as brothers in the struggle. But sometimes I have to be wary. Sometimes we have to be wary of them, because a lot of times when it comes to them, they're like every other people. They become, what they call those people? They become, how do you say it? They become, oh my God, what am I trying to say? They become the same group of people who want to do us in. You understand? So when these people sit back, and like I said, we have to be careful about who we choose to put in our circles. You understand what I'm saying? We have to be very, very careful who we put or who we bring into our circles. Because a lot of these people, like I said, sometimes they're good people and you have to fill them out. You got to test them. Trust me. And a lot of times these people will fail. They will fail. And we have to test these people and put them in a category where they belong. Friend or foe. I spoke to a white gentleman the other day that I know. Me and him spoke. And he said to me, I told him, I said, you know what the United States needs to do? Every black American who people have been here since slavery, we should get reparations and let us get the fuck out of this country. Let us go. Let's get our fucking money and let us go wherever the fuck else we want to go. If we want to leave, we want to get up out of this country, allow us to get up out of this country. They don't want that to go down that way. And I'm going to tell you the reason why they don't want it to go down that way. Because they know they have you got to understand, where's your bread butter? Who likes the expensive stuff? Who wants the same thing that everybody else gets? Honestly, it's us. We want the BMWs, we want the Mercedes, we want the Lexuses, we want the 50-inch, the 100-inch TVs, we want the condos that reach all the way up into heaven. We want, the big house on the hill. We want everything the white man has. Because for a long time we've been deprived of having these things. So now when they're like attainable or they're close to being attainable, guess what we do? We go out and we go and buy the stuff to show these people that we can afford this. And that's a true statement. That's a very true statement. So my thing is, to tell the truth is, as black people, we need to start really depending on ourselves. Black women, if you gotta have hair, start doing your own business. Start owning your own hair companies. Start getting in contact with the Indians overseas and saying that you want to buy from them. Cut the middleman apart. You understand what I'm saying? Cut the Asians out of everything. Cut them out completely. Certain stuff that we use for our hair, we need to start finding a way to get that stuff from other sources who makes the same thing. You understand what I'm saying to you? If we don't do these things, we're going to find ourselves somewhere by ourselves. There is no Asian and Black alliance. There's no Black and Puerto Rican alliance. There's no Black and White alliance. There's no Black and anything alliance. It's just blacks for blacks. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that there, like I said, that there's not people probably rolling around in different cultures who will sit up here and see the bullshit for what it is. Yeah, you got a lot of people that will sit up there and see the bullshit for what it is. But do they really ride with us? That's the whole thing. Do they really speak out? That's the whole thing. Which leads me into this next piece right here. The next piece is this white guy who shot up the Asian joint down in Georgia. I don't hear nobody any Asians on the news sitting here saying white supremacy did this. I haven't heard one Asian group say white supremacy is the cause of all of this bullshit that's happening now and that's going on, period. I'm listening to these people that's on what the hell is this damn thing called? The news. Excuse me. The news. I don't hear Julie Chang and all these Asian reporters and Michelle Malcolm, whatever her freaking name is, that hateful, racist piece of garbage. She's going to cape for the white man and not going to say the white man killed up her people. She's going to blame us for that. Let me tell you something, bitch. And I'm going to tell everybody else the same fucking thing. They said the man was sexually frustrated. They gave him an out. They gave this motherfucking clown an out. A fucking out. And you motherfuckers ain't stand up saying, no, that was white supremacy that did it. But y'all never do say shit like that because y'all want to be white. Y'all want to be accepted by the white man. Just like every other culture, you want to be accepted. Even some of our people want to be accepted. But who am I, right? I don't know shit. But I know one thing. You dumb motherfuckers are going to have the biggest, as my man Paul Mooney would say, the biggest nigger wake-up call you've ever had. Enjoy, motherfuckers. Enjoy. Because guess what? I ain't got nothing to say to y'all asses. It's about to all go down. And I hope you get that wake-up call so damn good, man, that it's going to hurt y'all forever. And that white kid getting off because that asshole sheriff or whatever, deputy sheriff, whatever the fuck he is, the fucking asshole cop who was putting out Corona 19 t-shirts. Y'all, COVID-19 t-shirts that was shitting on Asian folks. All I gotta say is this. Enjoy your fucking wake-up call, idiots. Let's get out for this one and get on to something new. I want to talk about why you idiots. I want to talk to you idiots about Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. You idiots who voted for, I even talked to my uncle and I called him an idiot too. You idiots who voted for them two fucking shysters. Them motherfuckers told you they weren't gonna do shit for black people, and you still voted for them. What the fuck is wrong with you idiots? What the fuck is wrong with you idiots? Y'all turned around. You heard. I don't think a lot of y'all motherfuckers really. I don't think y'all really listen to politics. Y'all need to start listening to politics. This motherfucker already told you. This motherfucking bitch, fucking Kamala Harris, sat there and told you, I'm not gonna do nothing for black people. No. Am I gonna do something specifically for black people? No. That heifer told us no. But these motherfucking Asians getting shit kicked out of them by white folks and killed up by white folks, guess what's going to happen? They're getting bills, and the bills are aimed directly towards us. They got this shit with Mayor de Blasio, dumbass, talking about, if I hear anybody on social media or in anything talking about fucking Asians, I'm going to send the police to your house. Who the fuck is, what kind of Gestapo bullshit is this? This is that fucking Gestapo fucking Germany, Nazi Germany bullshit. If you don't know your fucking history, it's time for you motherfuckers to understand the world history. My mom used to always say, what goes around comes around. And she wasn't lying. What goes around comes around. And if you don't know history, you are what? Bound to, what they say, if you don't know history, then you're bound to repeat it again. And a lot of motherfuckers are bound to repeat it again. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. My ass is kind of parched. Yeah. That's the ticket. But see, this is what I'm telling you. And I want y'all to understand what I'm trying to tell you. That you don't understand that Joe Biden, this motherfucker didn't want black kids going to school with white kids back in the 70s. He's the same motherfucker who sat down and said, he said, should he feel bad about what his forefathers did to us? And he said no. What happened in the past is going to stay in the past. Basically saying, fuck you, fuck what we did to you. Get the fuck over and keep moving. But this is the same motherfucker who will bring up, we have to think about the people of 9/11. Oh, we got to think about the people of Pearl Harbor. Oh, we got to think about these motherfuckers over here and over there. Oh, you got to think about the past long as it's your white ass, huh? This is the same motherfucker who voted for the Crime Bill Act, and he basically authored it, which would fucking hurt black people more than it ever hurt black people before. See, these Democrats come at us like we're friends, but they're straight up enemies. See, dumbasses should have left fucking Trump in the fucking White House. At least I'd rather see he's an enemy that I can see. He's an enemy that ain't gonna stop talking shit because he know he's a white supremacist and he know he got his little groups behind him. I'd rather have a motherfucker like that because he's going to tell his fucking hand every chance he gets. But when you got people like Joe Biden and them, Joe already showed you, he talking about, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Whoa! That should have been a fucking slap in the face to all you Negroids who voted for him. That should have been the greatest slap in the fucking world of history of slap motherfuckers. That should have been a huge ass fucking wake up call for y'all right there. But because you motherfuckers wanted to get Trump out, oh, Trump's dangerous. You got somebody twice as dangerous now. This motherfucker is trying to drown us out with all these damn fucking immigrants he allowed in the fucking country. One thing about Trump was kicking them bitches out. That was giving us an equal footing that we needed. But see, a lot of you dumb motherfuckers don't know that shit. See, the Democrats want to drown us out with all these fucking I ain't gonna call them foreigners, but illegal aliens, or these Mexicans and people from Mexico and Honduras and all them places. And I'm gonna tell you, Mendez, fucking Bob Mendez, his fucking white wannabe ass. That piece of shit. When I remember when he first said that he wanted to bring the immigrants in, I was thinking at first like, all right, well, that'll be okay, maybe a few of them coming through, because I think if you really want to like leave your country and come here and do something good for yourself, you can do it. And I still believe that, but at the same time, now I'm more wiser because I'm paying more attention to politics now. This motherfucker was along on a ride with these people. He was telling these motherfuckers, come on in, we're going to replace the niggas with you motherfuckers. And guess what? That's fine. If you want to replace them, let them get they fucking nigga wake-up call as soon as they get over here. Let them get shot up by the police and hemmed up by the police. Let them get fucking beat to shit by cops. But you know what? That's not going to happen because they got fucking immunity. Immunity protection by the law. By the motherfucking law. Immunity protection. And we don't even have that. Just like when it comes to the Asian people coming up with these laws and shit, we can't even get a law to fucking stop the cops from shooting and killing us. Because it's open season on black folks. I've been saying this shit for years. And nobody have heard me until now. I hear a lot of people sitting up here coining it. Yeah, it's open season on niggas. It's open season on black folks. Yes, it is. I watch as these motherfuckers drive down our street 4 or 5 deep. 10 deep. Motherfucking cops. But they don't ride through they don't ride through the Spanish community, the Spanish towns like that. They don't ride 10 deep. They don't ride 20 deep. They don't ride 4 deep. It's just 2 or 1 at a time. Yeah, okay. The point is, give us our fucking reparations and let us get the fuck out of this fucking fallen country. Y'all can have this motherfucker. And the reason why they don't want us to go, I think, is two reasons. One, they know we are a powerhouse when it comes to spinning. And two, if we did go, the protection of God won't be on their asses. And I think this country needs to die. It really does. It needs to die. It needs to die a very horrible death. And everybody in this bitch. When we get the fuck out of here, let all these motherfuckers get that horrible fucking wake-up call. Get that motherfucking wake-up call. And Sleepy Joe fell asleep going up the stairs. How you all fall up the fucking stairs, you fucking old piece of shit? Yeah, because I'm talking bad about them. I might have a fucking law on my ass. So I don't give a fuck. I can talk shit about them motherfuckers. Fuck you. This is bullshit, man. I mean, freedom of speech. We ain't got no fucking freedom of speech. They slowly taking away the fucking constitutional rights, which I keep telling black people, we don't have any constitutional rights because we are 3/5 of a human being. Even if you read the whole Constitution, it tells you that we are not. They have a specific, or how you say it, Pacific, a part in there that talks about black people. And it tells you that we are 3/5 of a human being, which means we are nothing. We're more closer to an animal than we are a human. And we have no rights. They are to be respected by any white man or any laws. Shit, they had sent out an email. The email got out this year. It was last year where they said that don't promise African American voters anything, any tangibles. Do not fucking promise them nothing. Because they don't want to make good on their fucking promises. And you dumb fuckers, again, you voted for them. I don't get this shit. You voted for them. Because you dumb pieces of shit. You nothing but fucking dumb pieces of fucking dog shit motherfuckers. Wake the fuck up. Life is too fucking short, man. Life is too fucking short for this bullshit. And the day that we all wake up, we might be too fucking late. We too fucking late. They already got fucking biological and chemical warfare running on us with our children, making them faggots and dykes. But y'all motherfuckers got the LGBT telling y'all, oh, y'all shouldn't be talking about that. And let's talk about them gay motherfuckers for a second. Yeah, that's right. I called you motherfuckers gay. Kiss my black ass. You fucking homosexuals. You mixed up motherfuckers. And you know why I'm telling you this? Because y'all trying to throw that shit all on us, talking about we are fucking, we're homophobic. Bitch, but who communities was y'all coming in during the 70s, 60s, and 70s living next to us? And we welcomed you in. Like the Asian community. They didn't even live here, but we patronized their stores like we doing these Spanish motherfuckers now. Wake the fuck up. And these gay people, they ain't talking about being gay is worse than being, no, what he said, being gay is yeah, I think he said that being gay is worse than being black. Bitch, who the fuck you lying about, motherfucker? You can never put your plight next to ours. No one has ever killed you and stringed you up because of your gayness, unless you fucking try to do a fucking crying game on a motherfucker. Nobody has ever fucking killed a fucking homosexual, like I said, unless you were trying to fucking throw yourself act this motherfucking you a man, you try and throw yourself at another man and not tell him. Fucking idiots. And y'all gay people, y'all need to shut the fuck up, because what's gonna happen to y'all ass, once they got rid of our ass, they coming right after you. They coming right after your funky ass. Your funky cum-filled booty holes. You fucking idiots. And I'm not saying all gay people, because there's some cool gay people out there. But just this LBGQRST, WXY and Z motherfuckers, you motherfuckers who sit up here, and you black motherfuckers need to fucking really check yourself before y'all wreck yourself. Because if you really notice or not, when it comes down to certain shit, y'all don't get not a fucking penny. Y'all don't get not a fucking piece of fucking legislation to help your asses. It's more for the white motherfucking gays. So stop trying to do that shit. Get your mind right and go back to your people and ask your people for forgiveness and ask God for forgiveness, so this way you can get right and we can do what we gotta do. We can't get nothing done because we always splintered. You got the man against the woman against the man, the children against the parents, the gays against the fucking straights. Everybody's against somebody in the black community. Instead of us all saying, look, we're gonna put all our bullshit aside, we'll talk about it as we go along, but this shit right here gotta cease, because we got bigger fucking fish to fry. But we don't know how to fry that fish, because guess what? And like I said, I'm gonna break it down to you again real quick. In the 1960s, we were fucking fine. We were all cool. We were all huddled up as one, because we had to depend on each other, because we couldn't go to these white stores. We couldn't go to these malt shops. We couldn't do all this shit that we do now. All we did was open up a door to say, hey, we can give our money freely to these white motherfuckers. We can give our money freely to these Asians. We can give our money freely to these Mexicans, these Puerto Ricans. We can give our money freely to these Arabs. We can give our money freely to everybody else. But guess what? We don't own not one fucking business in our community. And if we do own one or two businesses, how many times do we go in there and patronize their store? I'll wait. I'll wait. Tell me. I'll wait. A lot of times we don't patronize their stores. Like I drove past this thing today, man. I said I gotta stop over there one day. It's some type of little food truck they got, and I said I want to go in there and I'm gonna try their food, but I don't know what kind of food they serving. And I was gonna pull over today, but it was like I had this idiot on my ass, and I said, you know what? I said I'll see him tomorrow. I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna get some food from him, because I want to try his food out. My brother. It's two little food trucks they got. They got a barbecue one, and they got some other type of food truck. I don't know if that's a barbecue food truck too, but I want to try them out. Like tomorrow, I'm supposed to go and get these door poppers installed on my car tomorrow, and I'm getting his brother to put them on for me. So I'm hoping that he treat me right and do me right. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I want to give him a shot. I want to give him a chance. You dig? And I want to give my man a chance. That's all. When, like yesterday, the girl gave me a chance detailing the car. Yeah, I detailed the car for her. You know why? Because she did, this is what she wanted. And I treated her car good for her. I couldn't get the two little spots out, but I told her, I said, look, I got some stuff coming Wednesday. Call me Wednesday. I'll tell you to come in. We'll do it. We'll spray it down. We'll scrub it up and see if it comes off. If it don't, then, the grease, that's grease stains. They're not coming out. But she was very pleased with her car. She was happy with her car when she got it back. It smelled good. She said she was happy. It looked good. Only thing she was a little upset with was with the roof, but it needs to be painted. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I tried to hook her up with my man, told her about getting her door and Her roof painted. So I sent her what he going to charge her, and it's up to her. So we'll go from there. But that's another thing. We have to work with our people, and we gotta stop with this fucking hookup shit. We gotta stop with the hookup shit. When white people, Asian people, fucking Indians come to me, they say, even the Spanish brothers and sisters, yo man, how much? I tell them how much it is. Boom, they drop the Benjamins on me. Black people, man, I swear to God, I tell them, my prices are cheap. But they'll go to that white man who gonna fuck they shit up. But my shit is cheap. My shit, look, a full detail, $175. $175 for a full detail on a car. When you go to somewhere else, they gonna charge $250, $300. My shit gonna look good. You know, they shit gonna be wet and it's gonna be soggy. And you gonna be like, damn, why I got these swirls in my car? But my shit gonna look right. But you know what? You want the white man shit so bad because you think he does better. And trust me, mentally, every now and then, that shit fucking go through my mind when I deal with black people. Because I've dealt with black people before who didn't give a fuck about doing my shit properly. They were like, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it does run through my mind. But guess what? I want to give my man a chance. I remember I used to go to this thing called TD's barbecue shack or some shit. I went to them, and they had good food, but they was expensive as fuck. I went to another barbecue joint downtown, and I just didn't like the fucking service. I love the food. The service was shitty. I remember calling twice and get hung up on twice. I go down there, I order. The damn lady got my food. She got my card, and then she gonna go over there and make a drink for a woman who works there. And then she gonna go and sit and talk to the other people. I said, whoa. I sat there for like a few minutes. I'm like, excuse me, sweetheart. I said, am I gonna get my food, or are you gonna, oh. And then she had an attitude about it. This is why black people, we can't fuck around with our own group because of this bullshit right here. Swear to God, gives you a headache when you think about the shit. We gotta do better with our fucking customer services. We gotta do better with that fucking bullshit, the hookup. Like I said, bitch, you come to me, you talking about you want to hook up. I had a friend of mine, a so-called friend of mine, come to my place, and he wanted me to detail his whole car for $100. He had a truck. I'm like, is you fucking crazy? Guess what? I don't even fucking deal with him no more. Because you know what? It ain't no fucking hookup. You go to the white man, you talk about, oh man, give me my truck for like 400 instead of 5. You know, we're gonna tell you, take your fucking truck and find a crackhead and do your shit. And you gonna go back to him and be like, here's the 500, just get my shit right. Cause you was a fucking punk pussy motherfucker. The white man do it looks perfect, looks right. I do it, it's perfect and it's right, but you'll find little discrepancies. Where that white man will fucking won't even touch the whole carpet in the car. But you wouldn't see it because you know what? White man did it. It reminds me of Don't Be a Menace while drinking juice in the hood when they walk into the Korean store. White guy goes in first and they go bing bong. Then the black guy's going next and go niggas. And as they walking through the store, the white man just tearing up shit, like stealing shit, making all this noise, stuffing shit in his shirt, got fucking a knapsack. But Marlon Wayans and his brother come walking through that joint, and the fucking lady is watching her and her husband. She doing flips behind them and in the ice box, about hurry up and buy and shit. Behind the chips, hurry up and buy. Funny shit, but it has some real real meaning to it. Whew. Black people, and I'm gonna say this for last. I hate saying this because we need to wake up, man. We need to get our shit together because right now we ain't got no time left to fuck around. Our next fucking thing is fucking being put in these damn slaughter camps, in these FEMA camps that they got set up for our asses. These fucking boxes, they gonna throw 2 bodies in at once. As far as this COVID shit, I'm not gonna say it's not real. I never said it wasn't real. I just said, and I'm gonna say it again, that shit, you have to be around somebody that has it. It doesn't float through the air like the way they say it do, but you have to be around somebody that has it. Or you have to be in their vicinity or in one of their cars because the shit is floating around in their car or whatever. So, and then they try to blame that shit on us, talking about we the progenitors of it. But the true progenitors of it, it came from Asia, came from China, from the wet markets out there. And they trying to push the shit on us. Again, I don't get the shit. I really don't. But I tell people, start fucking paying attention and keep your mind sharp because these motherfuckers have something ready for our asses. And they're about to drop the hammer on us real soon. So I'm going to sign off right now. I may do another one later tonight. I don't know how I feel, but I might. But, yo, this is the Battle Blaster. I'm going to get out of here. If you like what I said, drop a comment or give me thumbs up or whatever. If you don't like it, drop a comment and put a thumbs down. We'll talk about it, all right? This is the Battle Blaster. I'm out. Peace.